How's it going, everyone? This is TheAnimeMan. You know, I myself am a straight heterosexual male, but I get a lot of people questioning my sexuality, especially when I start to talk about hot anime boys. Because it doesn't matter if you're as straight as a razor's edge or if you're as gay as a not straight razor's edge. Pretty boys in anime are just pretty, and I think that's just a universal fact. And just because you are a heterosexual
whoa, Joey, whoa. Hold on a fucking minute.
Especially when I start to talk about hot anime boys. Because razor's edge, or if you're as gay as not just a universal fact. And just because you are a and I think that's just a razor's edge. Pretty boys in anime are just
that guy? If I'm not mistaken about the anime, that dude's like 11 years old.
Pretty, and I think that's just a universal fact. And just because you are a heterosexual dude, it doesn't mean that it's weird to find these anime boys attractive. In fact, I have gone on record many times to
my
say,
beard
man,
gets itchy when I get pissed off.
I would fucking sleep with that anime boy,
that
or I wouldn't
video
sleep
actually
with that anime
fucking
boy for
tilted
different
me.
reasons. So today I thought I would answer the question once and for all. Which anime boy would I sleep with? And to help me along that way, I have created this fun little chart right here, which I like to call the fucko-meter. It's very simple. Essentially, it goes from right to left, starting from ew, I wouldn't want to sleep with that boy, to fuck yes, let me get in on that shit. And with any good boy-on-boy action, we also have to dictate whether that character is going to be on top or they're going to be at the bottom. So anywhere that is colored, the boy can fit into. So I thought this would be a great little opportunity to see which anime boy, or rather the preference of anime boy that I would fuck. And I asked you guys over on Twitter to send me a bunch of anime boys which I would like to fuck, or you'd like to hear my opinion about whether I would like to fuck. So thanks, Twitter people. And I picked out 30 pretty varying anime characters, so yeah. Let's go through each one and see where they land on this graph. Also, if you'd like to join in and possibly give me your opinions on which anime character or which anime boy you'd like to fuck, then screenshot right now to grab a copy of this graph and I guess send it to me over on Twitter. Without further ado, let's begin. Alright, let's start with Yoshida Haru from Tonari no Kaibutsu-kun, I think he's called. Now, this boy, I don't know about you guys.
Bottom.
This boy, pretty as fuck. So just on the looks basis,
bottom
I
like
75%
in.
But he also has a little bit of a strange, or I guess a little bit of a cringy personality. Like, I'm kind of scared to go to bed with him because I don't know if he's going to treat me nicely like he would any lady, or if he'd go off on his weird tangents of weird bullshit. So I feel like on the horizontal, he'd kind of sit maybe like a little bit past the middle, maybe around here.
60?
Would he be top or bottom?
Bottom.
Either way, I ain't complaining. But he seems like a little bit of a top, so I'm gonna
What?
put him right there. Yeah. Alright, up next is Usui Takumi from Kaichou Maid-sama. Now,
Okay,
you
he's
know,
a top.
I think I've said this in some past videos.
He's a
but
top like a
Usui
50.
for me
50%
was my
in top.
husbando for the longest
Like,
fucking time. I mean, anyone who watched
50%
Kaichou
top.
Maid-sama would know that he's like the perfect fucking human being, right? He's handsome, he's smart, he takes care of the ladies. Yeah, he's a little bit of a pretty boy, high maintenance boy, but you know, once you grab a hold of him, you don't want to let him go. So I'm definitely putting him right near the end here.
What?
And he definitely seems
No.
like a top boy, so I'm gonna put him like around here. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna put him all the way at the top because there might be another character reserved for that spot, but he's pretty up there. Alright, up next is Urushiba
I don't know
Duka.
about.
Now, yes, that is a boy. First of all, if you haven't seen Steins Gate, Duka is 100%
Oh my God.
a Shrine Maiden boy. Well, we know for starters, he's definitely gonna be at the bottom if I do fuck him. And he's got a pretty face. He's got a pretty face, you know. Bro, I ain't gay, but he's got a fuckable face. So I'm thinking he's gonna be right at the bottom. Because I would absolutely ravish his... Alright, up next is Totsuka Saika. Again,
oh, is that from
like Duka from Steins Gate.
Oh my
Saika,
God,
first of all, is
I
a boy,
actually fucking love that anime.
100% a boy. He hangs out with the boys, but as you can see, he's also
fuck.
he's gone past
The
androgynous at this
My
point.
High
Even though he
School
wasn't
rom-com
necessarily my
snafu,
favorite
I think
character
is-
in
yeah.
Oregairu, like he definitely did add like a little twist, especially when.
But
he
he's not
confused the
100%
fuck
bottom.
out of the protagonist Hachima,
There's an
and
episode in the
probably
second
confused a lot
season
of
because he's the
male
captain
viewers
of the tennis
Oregairu.
team.
So yeah, I definitely fuck him.
No, he's
I'd
not
say
even.
more
Dude, he's
than
like in the
ever I
middle.
would
He's
fuck
in the
him, so
middle. He's in the middle.
I'm gonna put
What?
him around here, probably. Yeah, here's a pretty good spot. I'm not gonna put him all the way at the bottom because I'm sure he has like a little bit of a fighting spirit. You know, not as much of a bitch as Duka is, but you know, definitely fuckable. Okay, who's next? Todoroki Shoto. Now,
Todoroki is like center.
I know I'm probably
Actually, he
piss
might
off
be
a
like
lot
a little bit of a
ladies,
bottom.
but I wouldn't fuck him because you never know when his quirk is gonna go insane. You feel me? That if his
Wait,
quirk
no, but he
goes
has control
insane
about it now. He
during
has control.
the sexing, then I'm either
No,
gonna
that's
get my
not gonna
dick
happen.
burnt off or frozen.
Or frozen.
Honestly, I don't want either. And I don't know, man. It's gonna feel weird, especially if he only has like one head turned to each side. It's
I think he's
it's
like,
it's like I'm sleeping with two different people.
60.
I ain't about
Like next to the
that,
other dude in
I
the
ain't
middle.
about these unloyal hoes. So I'm probably gonna put him
What?
around here, not all the way at the end. There's like a little part of him where I'm like, yeah, okay, sure.
A little bit of a bottom.
And would he be a top or a bottom?
A little bit of bottom.
Definitely a top.
What?
So I'm gonna put him all the way up here. What is this list? Okay, who's next? Oh, Sebastian. Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler. Definitely
Sebastian
at
is
the
a
top.
Fucking,
Definitely fuckable.
fucking
I mean,
way up there, dude.
ask
like
anyone
85% and then
of
like
Connor's
60%.
fan base, and they will be happy to give you like a 1,000-word essay as to why Sebastian is fuckable. And you know, I love the Japanese voice and I love the English voice, which is very rare when it comes to anime characters, especially
true.
anime boys. So yeah, this
Black Butler
this
is
boy
actually like
definitely
really.
going on
It's
the,
okay.
the left side over
Good
here,
job.
and I'm gonna put him just a little bit below.
Wait, what? Not even like 95% right there.
But definitely like on the same
Sa-
level of
same-
fuckable. Okay, who's next?
same-
Phoenix Wright.
Top though. Oh, oh
Uh,
god. 45,
Yeah, I ain't
45,
about that haircut, bro.
45, and like
That haircut
100%
looks like
top.
it's just gonna get in the way. It doesn't matter if he's a bottom or a top, honestly. And I don't know, man. It's a lawyer. I feel that any position I put him in, he's gonna fucking object me in some way or another. So yeah, sorry, Phoenix. You're gonna come. You're gonna come. Near
Oh,
the end
God.
right here. You're gonna
Like
come over
fucking
there,
10%.
Yeah. Not about you, bro. Okay, who's next? Urihara Izaya.
Oh.
Now, if there's anything I learned from life and from my boys who have experienced life and experienced a lot of bedding, it's the simple quote, which is, "Don't stick your dick in crazy." And Izaya
Yeah.
is like the
That's why I was
definition
like,
of crazy in anime. I mean, the motherfucker's holding a knife right there. All right, I am putting my penis anywhere near that shit. So sorry, Izaya, but you're probably gonna go right at the. You know what? No, I'll put you a little bit above Phoenix, right? Because at least you know you have a prettier face than Phoenix.
See, I feel like
Okay,
that
who's
should
next?
make him reconsider
Norman.
Todoroki though. Oh, what?
Um,
No, stop. No, no.
Not sure what I can say
No.
that won't get me
No.
arrested.
Nope,
The kid's
just-
like 11. Why
Yeah.
did you guys make me pick
No.
this character? Yeah, I'm putting him at the end here, but he's definitely a bottom, so I'm putting him like down here.
Ah,
That's
I think he's kind of a
right
top.
up next
He's a pretty
is
aggressive
Leo
dude.
from Promare. Now, I don't want to give Promare away in case there are people who haven't seen it, because I'm sure there are. This boy gay as fuck, bro. Not just with like how he
He's a
looks
top
and
too.
everything, but like his mannerisms.
He's like a 25%
I know
top.
plenty of like people in the LGBT community who like froth over Leo.
65,
and for good reason. I mean, he's a
60%,
pretty boy. I'll tell you what.
and then like
and
a-
he does some pretty like epic shit in
25%
the
top.
movie as well that will get anyone excited. So yeah,
Like,
he's
right
definitely
under that dude right there in
top
the
tier
middle.
material. So I'm gonna put him kind of around here.
What?
And would he be top or
What?
bottom?
80%. What?
Probably a bottom because he was kind of a
No.
bottom in the
No.
movie as well. So I'm gonna put
No,
him
he's like a
down here. Yeah,
dude.
that's
I
a
think
spot.
because
Right next,
Joey
Light
ain't
Yagami.
gay, he doesn't understand.
Kira himself. Again, don't stick your dick in crazy. We've learnt that lesson from Izaya. But unlike Izaya,
Okay,
this boy
here's something a lot of people don't know. This is something I've learned. You might not believe me, but it's fucking true. And if you know, you know, and you know. When people are super aggressive in their work environment or what they're passionate about, in fucking bed, they're one of the bottomest motherfuckers. Like seriously.
Boy's a little bit prettier.
Like Light, I bet you is like a 60% bottom.
Power, and
but he's
I'm
also
much
like
more
only
afraid to go against Light
like
than I am Isaiah or any other
50%.
characters.
50% hot.
Yeah, I can't really like belittle him all that much. So just to play it safe, I'm gonna put him.
He's probably gonna put him in like a crazy top.
Here, yeah, around here, because yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to.
He's not even.
Next,
some of them he's like
Naito.
not even
Again.
doing it.
What did I? What? Were you listening? What
Don't
did I
stick
tell
your
you?
dick in crazy.
Don't stick your dick in crazy. And again, Komaeda, out of all the Danganronpa characters, out of all of the
Fucking
characters in that
freak,
series,
dude.
and all of them are crazier in their own respect, you had to pick the one
Yeah.
that was the craziest. This boy's definitely a top though. He's gonna fuck me up, but I'm gonna put him over here because again, I ain't sticking my dick in crazy. Okay. All right, who's next? Kirito. Oh, dude. I would absolutely ravish
Kirito's
his
like right in the
butthole.
fucking
like
middle.
not even with love,
Right in the
like
middle.
just like I'm going to like do
He's
a
not
prison
bottom.
break.
Don't
on
you dare
if
put
you
him
know what I'm
bottom.
saying.
He's
so he's
middle.
definitely gonna be at
What?
the bottom. But
He
if I
is
had
not.
the choice, I wouldn't want to do that to him. But you know,
He's
if time
right in the middle.
comes that I must, then I will. So I'm definitely putting him all the way at the bottom, but not all the way
Joey
at
don't
the
know.
end because there
He
isn't,
lacks
there isn't a
crucial
lot of
information.
love there. All right, who's next? Kira Yoshikage. Oh my god, what is it with you guys and picking all of these crazy anime characters? But then again, unlike all these other crazy boys, Kira is a fine devil. I'll tell you what, bro. Look at that chiseled jawline.
Top as fuck,
that
too.
is some chin goals
Top
right
as
there.
fuck.
Crimson Chin be mad as fuck. And he is one of my favorite villains from the JoJo universe. So I definitely am putting
75%
him
top.
somewhere around
45. No,
here.
stop.
Not all the
40?
way at the end. He's definitely more on the crazy side of things, but not as much as all these other people.
He's
And
a top as
is he a
fuck.
top or a bottom?
He's a top as fuck.
absolutely a top. So I'm
Top
putting
as
him
fuck,
around there.
yeah.
All right, who's next? Kazuma. Oh, this is difficult. I've never
Kazuma
looked
is, like,
at
the-
Kazuma in
probably
that
the
way
one of
while
those
watching
top
Konosuba,
motherfuckers,
but,
bro.
like the fact that
Oh my
the
god.
female characters in Konosuba haven't looked at Kazuma in that way just proves my point. Man, he seems like a little bitch, so he's
35.
definitely a bottom. So
No,
I'm
he's
putting
not!
him, like around.
But Joey doesn't.
Yeah,
oh,
I
it's
think
kinda,
that's a good spot. Alright, who's next?
as a gay
Kanzaki
man, this
Hideki.
pisses me off.
Again, another one of those confusing ass characters. Definitely not.
I've
as,
never
like,
actually watched this
cute
anime.
in terms of like personality.
Because I'm not, like,
or
super
even
into, like,
face,
cafe
let's say
anime,
Buka or
like,
Saika.
bakery
But,
type animes. I don't know why.
definitely a heavy bottom. Even
Like, I've
though
never
his
watched
personality
Chocolate,
and Blendes would tell you otherwise. I'm definitely putting this boy at the bottom.
There's like a couple
so
others that
I'm
like I've
gonna
watched the
put
first
him
episode of, and then just like didn't
around
finish it.
here. Yeah, right in between Duka and Kirito. All right, who's next? Joseph Joestar. Oh, my boy. My boy.
Oh, 80.
There's a lot of connection with this
80.
one because A, he's a sexy
80
ass
and
boy,
only, like,
any
10%
JoJo
top.
character is, and he's got the same name as me, and he's like, he's got a fun personality. You know, he can probably make it a very uplifting time in the bedroom. And bro, I don't know about you, but I want to be filled in with some of that hum on power. So I'm definitely putting him at the top, and I'll put him like
What?
around here. I'd say that's a good spot.
My man,
You know, he's not like the
55%
first person
top.
I'd go to, but you know, he's a good candidate.
Although he kind of
let's
has
say
like.
that.
the
Alright, who's
right
next?
hotness.
Oh, Joey Wheeler again.
For
Another
fucking
person
Yu-Gi-Oh,
who's
dude.
after my heart.
Oh
with
my
the
god.
same name as me. But unlike Joseph Joestar,
Joey is a fucking
boy,
bottom.
this boy's got a chin.
Joey's
that
like a
can kill.
30%
Listen,
bottom
man,
and like
I
only
love-
like a fucking
I love
20.
Joey Wheeler, or Jono-Chiku, as I like to call him, because that's his actual name. If I am in bed with him, and he's on top, and I'm
gonna be
turning
awkward
around
as
and he
fuck.
gives me that look, yeah, I'm gonna get soft as a pillow immediately. So I'm gonna put
Bruh.
him like around here. I think that's a good spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good spot.
Yeah,
Alright, who's next?
yeah.
Inuyasha? Again,
Wait,
see,
okay,
this
but the
is
opposite
this is
side
a
of
tough
it.
one because would fucking him
Inuyasha
be
is.
considered bestiality? Would I rather
No.
be the one responsible for bestiality?
No.
Or would I rather be responsible for the beast consuming me, if you get my drift? Either way,
Well-
I'm not too keen on it. His hair seems to get in the way of a lot of things. So, yeah, I think if anything,
like an
I'd
80
be
for
the
me.
one to fuck him up. So I'm gonna put him, you know what,
No.
just underneath
No.
David right there.
What do you-
Yeah, not too keen. Alright, who's next? Guts. Oh, my boy Guts. This is a tough question because top or bottom is really dependent on what era of Guts we are talking about here.
Yeah, true.
Because if we're talking about like modern day Guts, like after the Eclipse Guts, then he's definitely a hard top. But if we're talking pre-Eclipse Guts, then he's
He's like a
definitely a
slight
hard bottom.
No, he's not.
Which one did I
Slight
prefer,
bottom.
personally? I preferred the pre-Eclipse Guts because, you know, you saw all of that development, and he was a growing young lad who finally snapped
Joey,
after
we have-
Griffith apparently did nothing wrong.
I understand,
so in
though.
that
I can't be
aspect,
too
I'm
mad.
probably gonna put him around
Joey ain't gay. Can't be too mad.
here. I think that's a good spot because he's definitely on the list. But yeah, this boy's a hard bottom, I'll tell you what. Okay, who's next? Felix. It's always been a hard question. Ever since I watched ReZero, it's been a hard question for me. If you just forget
100.
about the fact that Felix
100.
is a boy, then I don't think it'd be
100
too
right
bad.
in the middle.
Like, he sounds
100 right in the middle.
very feminine.
100 right in
He
the middle.
looks and dresses very feminine.
But he's a
I
knight.
think that's because of his clothes.
Yeah.
Once those are off,
Yeah.
different
He's
story,
got a fucking
you feel?
six-pack.
So just because I am
he's
confused,
ripped.
I'm gonna put him around the middle. And
What?
He's definitely a bottom, so I'm gonna put him around here. Yeah, that's a good spot. Definitely getting demonetized for this, but I do not care. All right, who's next? Dazai Osamu. Oh, every Bungo Stray Dogs fangirl's favorite boy. Now, I do love him.
Okay,
very
top or
much
bottom,
so.
I'm
He's a
confused
very
there.
witty boy, you know, very clever,
But I
very
mean-
charming, and a pretty face. Hey,
60.
it's all the things that you want
65.
from your husbando. So I'm
I
definitely
don't know
putting
about
him
top or
right
bottom,
near
though.
the
I-
end
that's-
here. But when it comes to top or bottom, that's a hard question.
Yeah, it is, really.
I don't know. He could either really pass for both. So I think
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna keep him in the middle right here.
Yeah,
Because you know, if he wants to go bottom some days, or if he wants to
You
go
got him
top
like a
some
slightly
days, hey,
higher
I'll let him.
skill,
I'll
maybe,
let him.
but
His
yeah,
charm is already
yeah.
enough for me.
Yeah.
I don't care which position he takes.
Yeah.
Alright, who's next? Oh, Astolfo.
Ooh.
Again, this is a lot like Felix. This confused me the first time I saw it. Now, yes, in case you
Stolfa's got a
weren't
weird
aware,
personality, but
that is a boy, and I have read so much Dorjin.
65
Astolfo,
and like a
and I don't know why I enjoy it. And so just based
30%
off of the
bottom.
fact that all of the Dorjins I've read on Astolfo are mostly him on top. I'm
Like right on
going
top of
to
Guts, where he
put
is Guts
him
right now.
Around
what? No, no,
here.
no. He's putting up a front. He's not.
I think that's a good position for him right there because he's sometimes at the top, sometimes at the bottom, but he's also
Joey.
in that area of like, ooh, I'm a little bit sexually confused as to what I should think. All right, who's next? Araragi Koyomi. Ooh. Again, this is hard. I've said in a previous video, I'm pretty sure, that me personally, I'm not too fond of reading doujins on series that I really, really enjoy. So, the Monogatari series is one of my favorite series, like, ever. And so, I actually try and avoid
65%
reading
top
Monogatari
and like
series
a
doujins
50.
of any character because I don't want the characters to be tarnished, right? I want them to stay pure and not in the grubby little hands of the Doujin world. So it's really
That
hard to
scene right there
say
is why I said
because
top.
I've never looked
Actually,
at
that's what I had in my
Araragi
mind when I said
in
my
a,
eyes
in a
closed.
sexual way of
Oh
whether
my
he
God.
would be at the top or the bottom. So I'm probably going to put him in here
No,
because
don't you fucking dare.
he's neither a top or a bottom, and I wouldn't want to sleep with him if I had the choice, but you know, he is a good looking boy, so hey, it's going to be hard to decline when the offer comes around. Up next is Amano Yukiteru. Ooh. First of all, this boy's absolutely at the bottom. Are you fucking kidding me?
Not
Even
fully,
when he was
though.
with Yuno,
40.
who was a full-fledged female, he was a hard
40.
bottom.
Nah,
so
he
I think
was not that
regardless
bad.
of
No.
whoever else decides
40%
to
bottom.
be with him, he's going to be a hard bottom for the
40%
rest of his
bottom
life.
and
Now,
like
I
a,
personally am not a huge fan of
50. No.
Yuki's personality, and I think it single-handedly ruined Mirai Nikki for
Yeah,
me and for a lot of people.
And he's got a really
So,
slight build.
I'm definitely putting him on the lower end of the spectrum here, but I'm also putting him as a hard bottom. So here I'm going to snug him right inside there. Perfect. All right, who's next?
That's where I'd put him, but that's not a hard
this
bottom
guy.
technically.
Yeah,
'cause you
again,
have to remember.
Oh,
God.
not keen. Definitely wouldn't. if I had the
100%
choice,
bottom.
because
And like a 4.
I don't like staying in jail, and I'm not even sure how old this boy is. Like, is he younger
He's like 7.
than Norman?
Wait, no, actually,
not
no, I
that
think
it
he's
really
15.
Makes a difference. I'm just gonna sneak you right next to Norman.
Yes.
There. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go right
Yes.
here. You are so bottom that you are just off the chart.
Yes.
All right, who's next? Oh, Rance. Now, you might be thinking,
Rance is
I've never seen that
100%
anime
top.
before, Joey.
It's
And if
because
you
it's
are
not
one of
an
those people,
anime.
then congratulations. You still have a very
Very
pure
innocent,
heart. But
yeah.
for those of you who do know, Rance, he's the main character from a series called Rance, A Quest for Hikari, which is also a
Off-brand.
And
Oh,
let
you
me tell
said
you
it.
what, this boy is a hard top, like any good hentai protagonist is. And you know what? He may be a little rough around the
75.
edges, but he
Don't
looks
you dare.
good.
Don't
He
you
can treat
dare.
me well.
Don't you
I'm
dare.
gonna put him
Yeah,
like
yeah, little bit.
around here.
Little bit more.
I think
No,
that's a
no
good
more.
spot for him. All right, who's next?
Barely.
God damn it, Corey! Listen, I got nothing against Corey. You know, he is part of the greatest anime of all time. But
Corey
again,
in the house.
I don't want to go to jail. But he looks like he's a top, so I'm gonna put him.
He
next
is.
to
Corey definitely
right
is.
there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got a few more. Who else? Oh look,
Hey.
my favorite anime character,
Sea-Dog.
VA. Would I fuck Connor?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right there you go, my boy. And finally,
Yeah, Connor's right in the middle, yeah. You.
it's me. This is the hardest question that I've ever had to answer on this.
I'm probably going to highlight this entire thing and send it to him on Twitter because he asked. Joey. You're like a 75. And my man, oh, you definitely be bottom in my presence.
Channel. Would I fuck myself? I mean, some can argue that I've already done that years ago. Okay. Well, listen, this is technically not myself, right? It's technically my avatar. So the question is, would I fuck my avatar? And I've seen some yaoi fan art of my avatar.
Bottom 65%.
And, not
like
to
an
stroke
80.
my own ego here, but goddamn, I'm hot. So yeah, absolutely. Would I fuck you as much as Connor? Probably
Why
not.
is it in
So
the
I'll
middle?
put you
Why is it in the
right
middle? It's not you, it's in
And
the...
there you have it, guys. That is my fuckometer chart for anime boy characters. It's pretty evenly spread, I think. I'm looking over at this right now, and everything is pretty justified, I think. Hopefully that answered the question as to what kind of sexual preference I have when it comes to anime boys. Here you go. Use this for